There's No Place Like Space, a book about planets and our solar system. Very appropriate book choice for you, Anthony.
Yeah, and it's funny, those kids knew a lot about planets and everything like that. I would ask a question and they knew it right away. They knew all them.
Did they ask you any questions?
They asked me one question, like where I went to school and that type of thing, but we ended up just talking about their favorite seasons and things. And they actually gave me a bunch of letters that I've been going through, so I appreciate
very
it.
Cool.
So I'm going to go through all of them. I appreciate it. It was actually a pretty fun experience. The first time I ever did any reading, so the kids made me feel very welcome, so I appreciate that. Something that will also warm our hearts is this. We have a big warm-up that's on our doorstep. This is what temperatures will be next week. We're talking about temperatures 20 degrees above average. But for today, it wasn't really quite that. When I was up in Hazleton, it was foggy and in the 30s, and here in Scranton, got up to 42, so kind of a lame day for Friday. And here's a current view of Blue Mountain, and good visibility on the base, but take a look at the top of the mountain. I showed you this camera about 30 minutes ago. It is foggy at the top and a bit clearer on the bottom. There's a stationary boundary right here, and it's the tale of two halves. Eventually this will lift north, but take a look at this. Temperatures are in the 80s there in the Central Plains in the Ohio Valley. For us, we're in the 40s. I'll show you a closer view in there. Not dealing with rain showers, so we're fine the rest of the evening. Pittsburgh at 70, but Williamsport at 44. That's only a difference of a couple hundred miles, so that's how significant of a front that we've been dealing with. So those temperatures across the area in the 30s and 40s. Areas in those elevations stayed in the 30s all day. I'm looking at you, Hazleton. I'm looking at you, Jim Thorpe. 38 degrees there right now. And there are a couple of traffic issues going on because of the limited visibility going on. I'm noticing one accident here on the eastbound of I-80 that the Department of Transportation is saying it's a bit slow go. So if you are traveling eastbound on 80, do keep in mind it could be a little bit slow. There is a dense fog advisory in Monroe County, and that does expire this evening, but visibility is still going to be a struggle. Here's a current view in Schuylkill County in Pottsville. Yep, fog continues to be a story. But the good thing, the temperatures won't be falling off that much overnight. You still may need a jacket in the morning hours, not a raincoat because it won't be raining, but the temperatures will bottom out in the upper 30s. At some spots will be near freezing, but most of us will be very mild for this time of year. In the morning, we'll just be dealing with some foggy conditions, but mostly clouds in the afternoon. I don't think we'll see that much sun, maybe breaking just before sunset, and then we'll be dealing with some rain showers in the evening hours. So most of tomorrow will be good. If you're going to the Pittston St. Patrick's Day Parade, you'll be fine, but if you're doing anything later in the evening, we'll be watching around showers. We'll get about a quarter inch, maybe a little bit more if those showers are a little bit more vigorous, but the story tomorrow is that it'll be at least a little bit warmer, those highs getting into the 50s finally tomorrow, and some breaks of sunshine in the evening hours. Here's dog walking forecast. Gabby is probably really excited for a walk. I like the outfit, really like it. Green paws for tomorrow. Again, temperatures in the middle 50s. It will be a bit breezy at times as we get the southerly winds that carries in the warmer air. So we kind of have to deal with a bit of wind tomorrow, but if it means temperatures 10 degrees warmer, I think we'll take it. So here's that warm up. We skyrocket. I think we'll be in the 60s on Sunday and then the 70s potentially on Tuesday. And then after Wednesday, things come tumbling down once again on the 7th day. So watching chances for rain showers Saturday night, but it's dry for a couple days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday should be dry. Then another round of rain showers on Wednesday. That is associated with the cold front, and you can see it turns much colder after that. But 3 days next week, the first half of next week, we're talking about great temperatures. Even in the mornings, it's not going to be bad. It's going to be in the 40s and 50s in the morning. So very mild temperatures. Not going to need a heavy coat, I don't think, at least in the first half of next week, Stacy. But then next week, it goes Thursday and Friday. It does cool off a bit, but next couple of days looking pretty nice.
We're not focusing on the end of that 7-day board quite yet.
It's funny because we usually look at, oh, look, it's going to warm up by the weekend, but the warmth is here. It's on our doorstep.
Right.
So,
So enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Anthony.